Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Mental Wealth. My name is Brandon, making another video here. Kind of wanted just to go back and touch on what I was talking about last time a little bit, but add a little bit more to the job. I did mention last time I was a CO for the state of New York, and I kind of want to dive into that today and try to shed some light on to the public, because with all the recent news coming out about what happened at Marcy, and we're just there's a bad painting picture of what we do for a living. So I wanted to touch base on that, shine some light on it. So life as a CO and why I think my career is dying. Living in New York, being a state worker in New York, this state, whether people like it or not, it's a liberal state. I've lived here all my life. I have a family here. I can't move, so I'm pretty much stuck in this state until I can retire, get out, whatever. But what's it like to be a CO is a question I get asked a lot. And at times I feel like a babysitter. Other times I feel kind of like a cop, if you want to put it that perspective, I guess. But to be honest with you, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. We're dealing with society's misfits, people that can't function in the outside world, that can't function with you and I. They're career criminals, murderers, rapists, pedophiles. I mean, it's just, the list goes on and on. And there's other guys in there for stupid shit like DWIs, drug possession, grand theft auto, all that kind of shit. But it's hard to, how am I gonna put this in the right without sounding like a, it's hard to, basically we live in a very judgmental world. I think we can all agree on that. And when I went to the academy for corrections, we were taught fair, firm, and consistent. You got to be fair with everybody, which, whatever. How am I supposed to treat somebody that has too many DWIs or got arrested with too much marijuana or whatever? I gotta treat them the same way that I gotta treat a rapist or a pedophile? I do the best I can, but it's a little fucked up, but whatever. I'm looking down, I got my notes here. I just wrote down a bunch of notes I wanted to touch on. Every day is different. I will say that. Every day I walk in that prison, it's completely different. The things that I've seen, it's not something a normal person career. It's not something that everybody sees on a daily basis. I mean, if you go to an office setting and like you hit print, you got to print something out on your computer. oh, the printer's jammed or it's out of ink. Like, oh fuck, I gotta go do that. Like, son of a bitch, that sucks. Like, my job's like if that's a bad day that your printer jammed up or your fucking internet went out or something stupid like that. I mean, a bad day for me is fucking not coming home at the end of the day. So to be in that kind of environment, it's a very survival type of mindset. Like, I have to do what I have to do to make sure I leave this place with the same holes in my body that I came in with. But the things I've seen, I've seen people cut up. I've seen blood. I've seen people hanging. You know, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And inmates getting attacked, staff members getting attacked. Like, it's in today's day and age, it's wild right now. Like, it is absolutely insane. The amount of assault on staff right now is through the roof, higher as it's ever been. And our lovely governor Hochul is just a liberal fuck. She likes to stand up for these guys and cater to these fucking guys, and we get shit on. We get shit on so fucking bad by the state. And now with this video, it happened that Marcy came out. It's me personally, my opinion, this career is not sustainable anymore. It's just not, which is the reason why I want to quit. I got a lot of things going behind closed doors that are trying to happen. I'm trying to make things happen so I can do something to stop doing what I'm doing now. But it's not cool anymore. I used to be really, really proud to put that uniform on and go do what I did and serve the state and protect people. And now it's just like, and it's not just corrections, it's all law enforcement, cops, troopers, we're under a microscope, especially in this kind of liberal state. We are under a freaking microscope, and it's not cool. The whole defund the police, when that was going around after COVID, like I don't know what people expect. Like, defund the police. Like, you really want to defund the police? You want to get rid of cops? You want to get rid of COs? Like, what does that look like? What does that look like? When when someone breaks into your house and holds you captive, you can't call the cops because fuck, no one's gonna pick up the fucking phone. It's gonna be fucking anarchy. It's gonna be anarchy. But yeah, all law enforcement is under a microscope right now, and it has been for years. And we can't do anything right. Cops, COs, we can't do anything right. It don't matter. All the bad shit hits the news. None of the good shit. How many times we've resuscitated inmates because they wanted to get so fucking high that they basically overdosed and died, and we got to sit there and give them CPR and Narcan to bring them back. We don't fucking get any praise for that. Like, oh, good job, guys. You saved a fucking life today. Nope. Nothing. Thankless job we have. Very thankless. And I'll tell you right now, the people that I've worked with, the COs that I've worked with, my supervisors, they are some of the mentally strongest fucking people I've ever met in my life. I mean, we've gone in on people hanging, covered in fucking their own feces, and we gotta go save that guy's life. We've watched people get sliced and diced. There's blood everywhere, massive fights, and we just go in there and just handle the situation. And when it's all said and done, we're sit down, eat lunch, and just laugh, talk about something. I mean, it makes you so numb. makes you so numb to shit. And to be honest with you, I think that's why correction officers and police officers have a high divorce rate, because it just gets to the point now where we're almost like we're unfazed by everything. Like nothing bothers us anymore. And it's, you know, it's obviously not good for your mental health. You know, and I touched base on that in the last video, the whole mental health. I went and took a break and got the help I needed, but it got to the point where it was like I could be sitting on my front porch, sitting there, 75-degree day, sunny, just chilling, you know, having a drink, smoking a cigar, doing whatever. Some old lady could fucking cross the street and just get smoked by a truck. And I'd be like, fuck, that sucks. Anybody else would be freaking the fuck out. And that's what I mean when I say numb to everything. And that's why I think divorce rate for law enforcement is so fucking high, because nothing bothers us anymore. Like, nothing. When the wife comes up to you and is like, hey, you know, we have a problem, or this is a serious issue. No, it ain't. Like, no. I don't care for it. I don't care to hear it, because it's not that big of an issue. To her, it probably is. But to me, I'm just numb to reality. Nothing fucking bothers me anymore. I was at the fair during the summer. Or 2 summers. It was 2 summers ago. I was at the fair. My family was down by the rides and they all wanted a drink. I go by the limit. I walk up to where all the food places are, stand in line, and I'm getting a lemonade. A big bucket of lemonade for my kids. And of course, the county fair, you know, people got to fight, because that's what we do at fucking county fairs. So much class we have here. There's a fight breaks out 10 feet from me, maybe 10 feet, 8 feet. And there's people in front of me in the line, behind me in the line. And I watched the fight. I'm just standing there. Everybody in front of me just backed up 20 feet. People. Next thing you know, 10 seconds go by. I look around. I'm the only motherfucker standing there. Everybody else is just circling around these people because they don't want to get involved. But I'm just like, I don't think like that. Like, I was just watching it, just, you know, oh wow, nice hit. Oh, get her. Like, don't care. Chaos, anarchy going around me. I don't care. I'm so fucking used to it. Numb. But everybody else around me was like, whoa. No care. And that's the shit I'm talking about. It's not good. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your family's health, your wife's health, your husband's health, whoever. It's not good for anybody's health. And there's really no way of fixing it. That's just the fucking negative environment that we work in. But yeah, I've already touched on what happens on a daily basis. You know, that's a question I get asked a lot. Pretty much what I already said. You know, fights and cuttings and hangings and other bullshit. Just fucking stupid shit. My career, I think it's dying, because right now I have seen so many co-workers of mine, and I bet this is the, let me rewind, this is the 3rd jail I've been to in my 4 years. I made friends at all 3 jails. This is the home jail that I want to stay in, and I've made some good friends. But I am seeing people that I've worked with in the last 4 years quitting, because the staffing crisis for this job in this state is just, it's fucking mind-blowing. I mean, there's no one coming in. People are quitting at an alarming rate. I mean, there's no reason to take this job anymore. There's no benefit to it. Like, you take this job day one, you're gonna make $50,000 a year to deal with the shit that I just said. And on top of that, we have this thing called sticking. you can get stuck. I don't know how it is in other facilities across America, other states, but you go in on an 8-hour shift and you're 7 to 3, 7 a.m. 3 p.m. You can get a fucking phone call at 2 o'clock. Hey, you're stuck. You gotta stay another 8 hours. I gotta go pick up my kids. Oh, too fucking bad. You're stuck. Figure it out. Well, how the fuck am I gonna figure it out when I can't have a fucking phone? Now they're sticking people with 24-hour shifts. I mean, holy fuck. You know how this is fucking legal. It's crazy. And it's just the mandatory overtime right now is, it's insane. People can't do anything. You can't even enjoy your life, spend time with your family, because you're just working constantly. We're 7 days a week. It's fucking insane. People are quitting left and right. No one's coming in to help. The pay ain't worth it. A lot of bullshit we deal with every fucking day. It's just annoying. And New York State ain't gonna fix it. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about me. I'm a fucking number. Just like an inmate is a number. I'm just a fucking number. That's all I am. They don't give a shit how good of a CO I am, what I know, what I can do. They don't care. You're just a fucking body to plug and play. That's it. Now, New York State could fix it, but they won't, because it's a liberal state. Now, they could fix it, and when I say fix it, I mean disciplinary. That's one thing they used to have, was disciplinary for inmates. That disciplinary system's gone now. They can assault me, and it's naughty. They can punch me right in the fucking face, knock me out, and it's a slap on the hand. Our DA's a fucking joke. You can get shit, piss thrown on you. Nothing happens. I still gotta feed that guy after I clean myself off. I still gotta go give him a tray of food. I gotta give him his tablet. Let him get his phone call. Let him read his mail. Get his commissary. Hold on, man. I'll make a phone call for your commissary, man. Let me whip the shit off my fucking face that you just threw on me. Nobody wants this job anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And the state is going to have a serious problem. They're going to have a serious problem because, like I said before, it's an alarming rate of the amount of COs that are quitting. Alarming. And retiring. And no one's coming in. Staffing crisis has been bad for a while. And when I say a while, I don't mean a couple months. I'm talking about a couple years. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse, 100%. And I don't want no more part of it. I don't want no part of it anymore. Like I said, I used to be proud to put that uniform on. And felt like I was making a difference, and now it's inmates run the jail now. You know, there's no disciplinary anymore. There's no consequences for these guys to do what they do, and I don't want to go to work and be assaulted daily, physically, verbally, mentally. And that's basically what it is. It's just, I'm getting paid to get assaulted, one way or another. And there's nothing I can do about it. State don't give a shit. So why should I? Let's see. I've already talked about dangers of the job. Not enough pay. Definitely not enough pay. I mean, yeah, the pay's there with the overtime. I mean, shit, you can basically write your own paycheck, but the fuck is the point of it? So fucking, you can make $200,000-300,000 a year in this career, but you are living in this facility. You are basically fucking in prison. You have to live there to make buku bucks, and I did it. I was always wanting to hammer the overtime. I'm fucking want nothing to do with it anymore. But another question I always get asked after I tell people this, they're like, "Oh, well, what's gonna happen next?" No clue, man. No fucking clue. I mean, I go on Indeed right now. You got fucking county jails all over where I live looking for COs. I got cops or places that are willing to waive a fucking academy. They're willing to waive college credits. They will basically hire you on and do on-the-job training because cops are short-staffed. That's fucking unheard of. You're gonna hire some jamoke off the fucking street and just train him on the job to be a cop? Oh boy. What kind of fucking world are we living in? But yeah. I can't believe. Hopefully Trump can do something to where this all gets reversed somehow. I don't even know if that's fucking possible with the whole state and federal separation thing, but gonna have a real fucking problem. This state, New York State, is gonna have a real fucking problem on their hands. I don't know when, how, where, whatever, but they are going to have a fucking problem because people don't want to do this shit anymore. And if people, the ones that have the balls to throw that uniform on and go behind the fucking wall, go behind the gate, and sit in prison for 16 hours a day, 24 hours a day, when they don't show up anymore, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to the inmates? Who's gonna feed them and give them everything under the sun that the state gives them? What are we gonna do? Just let them out? I'm just gonna fucking let them out, and then what? Well, now there's no fucking cops on the road either, because they're fucking obviously hiring. They're hiring people with no fucking certifications for it. So I mean, what happens next when nobody fucking steps foot in that facility to take care of the inmates? And then we got fucking less cops out in the street. What is going to happen? I mean, not to bring up names, I'm not mentioning any names, but we've had some COs that got really, really fucked up from being attacked. I mean, we had a female CO almost lose her fucking life. Nothing in the news. Nothing. Hochul doesn't give a shit. She can't even, and this happened like 3 years ago. She can't even come back to work. Because she has permanent, for the rest of her life, physical problems with her body now. And nothing's gonna happen. She can't even go to work anymore. No repercussions. And honestly, I don't blame people for quitting, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. This fucking state sucks. This job sucks, and it used to be a good job. I used to enjoy it. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base on the whole CO thing, correctional officer. If you don't know what CO means, but I just want to touch base on it because I'll tell you right now, man, if you're really thinking about it, starting a career in corrections, talk to some of them. If you know any COs and you're thinking about it, go talk to them and see what they say. Like I said, I don't know if every state's different. You know, New York, I don't know if every state is the same, different, whatever, but talk to COs and see what they have to say, and then make your decision off that, because it's fucking crazy now, man. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, stick around. I'm gonna make some more videos about a bunch of other shit, but I definitely wanted to make this video because I feel bad for all the COs in this state. Even COs in general, all law enforcement, I feel bad for in general. But I know my brothers and sisters that the shit that we go through on a daily it's not good. And yeah, so yeah, I'll make another video in a couple days and just keep on trucking, I guess, you know. So thank you guys for tuning in. Take care.